Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we've got loads to go over today as we have got a second major order running up 11 days, which is absolutely insane, but we are now having two major orders come in the midst, which means that there's likely to be a third at some stage or another. We're going to take a look into that and show you guys exactly what's going on there. As well as that, Johan Peterstad spoke about the kill zone gear and the fact that we may well be getting a second Warbond to boot with this, backed up by Shams Georgiani. We've now finally got Xbox launch times coming in from X, and they are hosting an event over in Germany. Massive move indeed, but we've got so much more to go over. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button, subscribe with post notifications turned on, it'd be greatly appreciated, and make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you can get your video games cheaper for PC and console with the best deals, offers, promotions, and discounts, all running up to 70% off. It's a no-brainer for old and new games alike. And if you want to get involved with that giveaway to get your hands on the new Halo ODST Warbond, then head down into the comment section and put in a red love heart, as yes, the automatons have now come to play. With that being said though, let's dive into the game and see what's happening right now in Helldivers 2. So at 10 AM UK time this morning, we received a brand new briefing on top of our current major order, which is now running on 11 days. It states right here, automaton assault. A massive automaton assault has been detected, targeting multiple sectors left lightly defended while our forces are engaging on the Terminid invasion. Multiple attack vectors are possible. The enemy's objectives are unknown. Emeria, home of the new Aspiration City, may become endangered. Emergency security protocols for the city have been activated, placing a strict curfew into effect and drafting all able-bodied citizens into enforcement patrols. All analytical models confirm this automaton offensive is wholly dependent on its initial momentum. A drastic and immediate reduction in their numbers is the only way to break their advance. The Helldivers are ordered to terminate 1.5 billion automaton units. Only then will the assault end. The Helldivers must now hold on two fronts. And yes, this is terrifying. With around 5 days remaining before Xbox comes to the rankings, it seems that something massive is actually happening on the Galactic War table. Because if we take a look right here, we can see that things are looking a little bit messy, to say the least. We are 10% of the way through these 6 billion Terminids, with a few attacks left on these sectors, and now we've also got the automatons, which has 3 planets currently under attack of Yulheim, Mort, and also over on Sharon Prime. So we have got some work to do, that's for sure. This is going to be very dangerous and something that we need to make momentum on. So during the post-recording, during the edit on this, we actually received a strategic opportunity showing us that Charbel is a 3-way gambit. So get in there, Helldivers, let's get it done. We've got around 24 hours to get this completed, as well as having the Terminid outbreak. I would like to think that in the next few days, the likelihood is the Illuminates are probably going to do something as well. By the time Xbox come in and the new recruits arrive, everything is going to be chaos and carnage. You'll have to let me know in the comment section, though, what you guys are thinking, and if you think that this is going to go south a little bit further. It seems very interesting, but there seems to be more happening on the back end than there is on the table right now, as Johan Peterstad has taken to X to make a conversation about the Halo ODST Legendary Warbond, and somebody brought up the obvious. Killzone Warbond, please. They were asking if there was going to be a rerun or a rework for it, and Johan stated that we are going to reprise it, so everyone will have a chance to get the content. Some technical hurdles to jump through on how to reimburse players that have some of the content, or however we handle those that have bought the items before may not be reimbursed, and I don't know how that's going to go down with the community, but I think that we know exactly when it's going to be happening. Shams Georgiani made a response right here saying that no, they're not going to be a relicensing, but it's just going to be repackaged. They do lack a bit of store functionality to do that right now, though. So what I'm expecting is over on our main acquisition page, if we take a look here, we can see that we've got 3 areas: the Warbonds, the Superstore, and the Super Credits. My thought process is that we're going to have a separate section for the Legendary Warbonds, a lot like we do for the Premium Warbonds currently. I think that this is probably how they're going to play it out, which is what Shams is talking about, saying that the store functionality is lacking at the moment. But once the Halo ODST one actually drops, well, then we're going to have that extra space available for them to drop the new Warbond for Killzone. That's my general 2 pence on the matter. I don't know whether that's legit or not, or what's going to be happening, but that's just my opinion on what it is that they're doing currently. Moving forward, though, if you guys are on Xbox and are coming into the game on August 26th, we now have your official launch times available. This is a very interesting one as it's going to be differing across the globe, so make sure that you take a look at this map right here so that you know exactly when it is that Helldivers activates for you. But that's not all they're doing. There is more to the listing. Yes, you can enlist today to go and party up with the Helldivers team. As they post right here, Helldivers, you are authorized to attend a classified gathering in Germany Saturday 23rd of August 2025 at 6 p.m. CEST. This is exactly where they are hosting the Gamescom, and I unfortunately I'm not going to be there, although was invited. There has been some other things that related to the channel that I need to box off. So hopefully we'll be there for the next one and we'll be able to meet some of you guys' faces. But if you do get time, then make sure that you do enlist. You can expect themed rations, live cosplayers, frontline networking, and a cosplay contest. Your operation starts before boots hit the ground from Thursday 21st of August. All registered recruits will receive daily encrypted transmission as part of the salvaged hunt op. Solve them to unlock rewards and prepare for deployment. You can register. I'll leave the link in the description for you guys so you can go ahead and do that and go and have some fun in Germany with the Arrowhead team. Now, next up, there's been some interesting conversations going on Reddit right now, one of which was with regards to the collabs overall. If you will take a look way back in time, somebody actually put about a collab listing and asked Johan Pilestad to put a line where the line was drawn on what it is that they would actually use as a collaboration / crossover. Now, the line, as you can see here, is just after the Warhammer 40k, not after the Space Marines, but after Warhammer 40k. And out of the 4 that were in the pre-listing, we now have Killzone and we have ODST, which leaves Starship Troopers and Warhammer 40k as 2 more that we could potentially come into the sea in the list. Which one do you think is going to come next, or will either of them actually ever arrive? We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. But one thing we won't be having is Batman, although apparently people are getting really funky with their fingers and heading over to mod different games so that, yes, a Helldiver is actually in a Batman game. This is hilarious. So damn cool. Not only that, but the model of the Helldiver itself just looks so damn clean and seems to fit in the universe so damn well. This does not mean that I want Batman in the game at all, but it does look pretty damn cool. Next up, though, we have got your top comments from the previous video where we were speaking about the Halo ODST details that were given out by the developers via Discord. There was so much more information, and we had that initial weird major order, of which we've now got the second part. So if you haven't checked out the details on that one, make sure you go and take a look. You guys will go in heavy in the comment section, as this one first starts right here by stating, I'm 100% sure that this whole MO is set up for the cavalry has arrived situation. Frankly, I'm all for it. There is always my favorite scenes in the movies when all seems lost, backup arrives and hope is restored. And it does seem to look like that's going to be the case, or at least that's been my speculation. The Illuminate will attack soon, the map will be chaotic, and then cue in the new Helldivers with tens of thousands of people hopefully coming in and answering the call. Next up, this one right here states that ODST Warbond, also being a stealth Warbond, is a godsend. 110% actually. This has really ticked boxes for quite a few people indeed, and even if you aren't a Halo fan, a lot of people wanted that stealth Warbond. So now we've got the availability with silencers and sort of like dead weight with that new passive. It does seem that this could be a very good movement indeed. And finally, this one states right here, shotgun should be medium penetration in the Halo series. It always specifies that the shotgun is an 8 gauge shotgun, bigger shells than your standard 12 gauge. Now apparently we're running on light pen for most, but medium pen on the shotgun, or at least that's what I tend to have gathered from it. It's an interesting one, but it seems to be the case. We'll take a look and see exactly what happens on August 26th when the game actually drops the Halo ODST crossover. I'm damn excited for it. Hopefully you guys are as well. Nonetheless, though, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Appreciate your faces, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.